Alright. So like I said, I need to vent a little bit. That's what I need to do. So I'm here on the live. So for all y'all that probably seen that video I posted, was it 2 days ago? It's about stalking, stuff like that. It was about so for about over a year now, as I already said, we've been getting stalked by Caucasian people that live next door to me and across from me. And the issue haven't been taken care of because I'm a black woman. My children are black. So why should we care about black people? We're just black, right? And I say this because I have written the Secretary of Defense. I have spoke with Congress. I have spoken with almost everybody in the military. And then when they look at me, the first thing they say was, first, did anybody see this did any men see this? Things like that. They ask me things like this. I say, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. They say, well, if it was anybody in your family or your children, I'm sure they're mistaken. And so I asked my kids, I said, what do you feel about that being blown off as a black woman in America, right? Because they're black women. And they said, Mom, the social class was never meant for us. And we understood that as young kids, it wasn't meant for us. This is what my kids said, right? And it's mind blown that my daughters would think that their social class is not good enough, that they are not worthy to be assisted or helped, right? Well, not that they're not worthy. Let me say, they just realize that people may not listen to them because they're black. That's what they feel like. And in this situation, how can I say different? So, I went to a therapist yesterday. Because I've been having like sleep issues. I oversleep, undersleep, things like that. And I informed him about my sleep or whatever. And he was asking me stuff like, do you think it's hard being a parent? Do you think you do normal, over normal? Do you think that you should be a parent? And things like this. And I'm like, why would you ask me some stupid shit like that? Like, why would you ask me some shit? You asking these other motherfuckers some shit like that? Like, what you asking me this for? Do I think I should be a parent? Well, I am one. I've been one a long time. Been doing damn good. So, what you think? Are you a parent? No, you ain't got no kids. Are you married? No, you ain't got no wife. So, don't you think you need to get a wife? You need to get something like that before you can ask me, do I think I need to be a parent? Okay. So, after all that, he sits and he speaks with me, and he told me, hey, I don't believe about Havana syndrome. I don't believe about electronic harassment. He said he don't believe that any of these things are true. He doesn't believe anything that my kids or my family would say. And that's what he put in my chart. And he told me, I think you need to take some medicines. I said, no, thank you. You have a good day. He was so motherfucking mad, he started shaking, got ready to argue with me. Like, nigga, what you trying to do? He was mad as hell. And it just mind boggles me that this whole process of getting stalked and stuff, and there's been many reports that it's a white and a black issue. It is a white and a black issue. Because black people, especially black women in America, we doing everything. We shouldn't still be classified if you single and a parent, then there's certain things that could happen or may happen, and that's just what it is. Like, what kind of shit is that? We're in America, I think. Shit, I don't know where the fuck we at. We might be in the 1800s, the way these niggas acting around here. So, that's where I'm at with that today. Anyway, for today. So with that, if y'all get a chance to to check out my change.org petition I got going on. It's called Say Hell No Today, and it's against electronic harassment and this type of stalking, because I am very confident that this issue, maybe not with these people, will be addressed and dealt with properly, because it's a very common issue. And no longer will people be silent, because I won't be. And anybody out there, like I said, like Mr. TJ, Mr. David Robo, Miss Amy, that have their stories or experiences of being electronically harassed, it will be heard. Because this is ridiculous. It's beyond ridiculous. We are in the 2021. We are in an age of era where anything is possible. And the fact that people doing same old lame ass shit is ridiculous. It's not going to be tolerated. I ask all of y'all out there, check out the petition. Look into it for yourself. Because it could be any one of you getting electronically harassed. And if you black, you could experience racism with it as well. Which you probably will. Which you probably already have. Especially if you're a black man. You already know the deal. How black men always supposedly go to jail. And black women always end up with fatherless children, right? The stereotypes that they put on us, right? Well, now you got one more. Black people also can be electronically harassed legally, and it's not a problem because you black. That's what I'm starting to sense. I'm a career woman, and I've been living in a place where I thought that if you worked really hard and you did everything you needed to do, pay your taxes, make sure you and your P's and Q's, that things could be successful, which they can be. I'm not going to say that because life ain't that hard. It's not. It's a blessing. But you got those haters, right? Those racist haters that try to block you, right? And they try to do things like stalk and electronically harass you. And if you're black, you're black. The society will try to allow that if you let them. And that's where I'm at right now. And my daughter said, she said, Mom, you're oblivious. And I said, well, what do you mean? Because sometimes I do be, I didn't understand what she said. But she meant it in the sense that, Mom, it doesn't matter what you say or what you do or how you portray yourself. In the eyes of society, you will always be a black woman with that stigma. I mean, naturally, not just naturally. And I'm starting to think or see where she's coming from with that. But from my point of view, I say hell no today. I don't give a damn what stigma you think you about to put on me. You gonna fix the shit I talked about. Ain't nobody gonna be around here stalking, harassing people electronically or not. Shit's a no-go. That's the same with that Me Too movement. You got people in here sexually assaulting people for years. And now these people are coming, they speaking out. They're saying, no, this did happen to me. It's the shit like that that has to be stopped. That thinking where if somebody said it must be true. No, you look into shit. You start researching your facts. And that's the shit that bugs me. People will sit here and try to put you in a box or say, well, if somebody said it, it must be true. Well, how about you do your motherfucking facts and your work? How about that? That's why we got all of these people coming up on the Black Lives Matter and everything else. So many events have been suppressed. They've been suppressed. Well, it must be true or covered up. And that shit's getting uncovered. Well, this is one of them situations. You got me, my kids, my entire family, right? And some little white people and a wannabe white person in here electronically stalking people, confused people, okay? And I'm going to keep putting that out. And I'm going to put, if you want any other details, I will. Because that shit is ridiculous. Nobody should be able to come to your door. Nobody should be fucking with your cars, your electronics. Nobody should be able to do any of that. That shit's illegal and wrong. However, in America, we seem to not think that that's wrong. Because shit ain't illegal. And it should be. What I'm saying is illegal, okay? The shit should be illegal. And my doctor was like, well, if it's cyberbullying, it is legal. This is electronic harassment. You got whole diplomats don't even know what to classify this as. So if you don't know what you're talking about, then be quiet and go find your wife, okay? That's probably why you ain't got one. You're just so, whatever it may be. So that's my spiel right now for my live or whatever. And thank y'all for tuning in.